There's a funny thing that happens right before a business breaks through its next ceiling. From the outside, it looks like momentum. Sales are happening, referrals are steady, clients are happy. But behind the scenes, it feels like controlled chaos. Every day starts to blur together. You're responding to clients, fielding DMs, reworking deliverables, rewriting copy, tweaking workflows. But revenue flatlines around the same point, month after month. And here's the truth, most people don't tell you. Smart entrepreneurs don't stall because they aren't capable. They stall because they're operating at the limit of the structure they built when they were still in survival mode. It's not that you don't have enough time. It's that your business was never designed to scale you. You've hit the natural ceiling of the system you created. And for most founders, that ceiling shows up around the $20,000 mark. It's the inflection point where effort stops being the primary driver of growth, and systems, psychology, and positioning take over. We've seen this pattern again and again inside our ecosystem. Entrepreneurs who are doing everything right suddenly find themselves stuck at a level that feels frustratingly close to the next milestone, but somehow out of reach. And that's not a marketing problem. It's an architecture problem. Because what gets you to $20,000 months is momentum, but what gets you past them is structure. Let's be honest. Most entrepreneurs are operating from duct-taped efficiency. They've built a brilliant offer, maybe even a few high-paying clients, but their delivery model is brittle. Their content strategy is reactive. They're running the business like a high-performance athlete trying to sprint through an endurance race. That's why the breakthrough always starts with a paradox. You don't grow by doing more. You grow by doing less, on purpose. Less reactivity, less customization, less noise disguised as progress. When we work with clients, the first step isn't adding more. It's auditing what's already there, because underneath every stalled month is a structure that's quietly misaligned with the next level of growth. And here's the real secret. The stall is almost never technical. It's emotional. It's the part of you that still believes chaos equals control, that being busy equals being valuable, that saying no to a client might make the whole thing collapse. That's why every operational ceiling is also a psychological one. The structure of your business will always mirror the structure of your beliefs. If you subconsciously associate ease with laziness or space with risk, you'll unconsciously rebuild complexity every time you start to grow. You'll tighten the loop just enough to keep yourself safe, but small. And that's why the next level isn't just about better systems. It's about emotional capacity. We've helped clients move from inconsistent 10K to 20K months to reliable multi-five-figure growth, not by adding more funnels or doubling their ad spend, but by teaching them how to lead their business like a strategist, not a service provider. Because the moment you stop identifying as the operator and start seeing yourself as the architect, the way you build changes completely. You begin designing systems that don't rely on your willpower. They rely on design. That's what high-performing founders have in common. They don't run faster. They build cleaner. They build client delivery frameworks that scale without losing intimacy. They document processes so they can delegate confidently. They create marketing cadences that compound over time instead of demanding constant attention. And the beauty of structure is that it creates emotional safety for you and for your clients. When your business has order, your nervous system finally relaxes. And when you feel safe, you make better decisions. You market from a place of authority, and you lead instead of react. We see this transformation all the time in our signature program. One founder came to us completely booked out. No breathing room, no strategy, no space to think. Another was barely booked, terrified of getting there and losing control. Both had the same bottleneck, the belief that growth required chaos. We rebuilt their businesses from the ground up, system by system, process by process, while also addressing the psychological architecture behind their habits. Because it's not just your business that needs new systems. It's your identity. And that's the part most people skip. You can install all the automations and workflows you want, but if you're still operating from a mindset that equates being indispensable with being valuable, you'll sabotage your own efficiency every time it starts to work. Real scale isn't more clients, it's more capacity. It's the ability to hold growth without collapsing under it. And that's what our signature program is built around, the twin engines of structure and psychology. Inside, we help clients redesign the operational framework of their business, mapping client delivery, revenue systems, and marketing architecture, while simultaneously addressing the deeper identity work that actually allows those systems to function. We talk about imposter syndrome, self-permission, and leadership at a high level, because those are the invisible governors on your performance. Our CEO, an Ivy League credentialed high-performance coach with a background insight into leadership psychology, leads the entire program personally, including all of the live workshops, guiding founders through the mindset calibration that matches their new operational model. And the result? They stop firefighting and start forecasting. They stop reacting to growth and start directing it. They stop identifying as freelancers or coaches and start operating like leaders. Most of our clients start to feel that shift within the first few weeks, not because we promise instant results, but because structure itself creates stability, and stability is the foundation of growth. If you're watching this and you've been hovering around that $20,000 mark, or dreaming of it, take this as your signal. You don't need another marketing tactic. You need a new model, a business that's designed for the level you're becoming, not the one you've already outgrown. And when you do, you'll notice what every one of our clients eventually does. Growth feels calmer. Decisions feel easier. You stop asking, how do I get to the next level? And start asking, how can I make the next level inevitable? That's the difference between hustling toward success and engineering it. If you're ready to make that shift, we can help. Inside our signature program, we walk you through the exact architecture we use to help entrepreneurs move beyond the $20,000 ceiling, combining proven operational frameworks with high-performance coaching and leadership strategy. You can learn more at the link in the description. If you'd like to start by getting a glimpse of the systems behind every multi-six-figure business, download our free guide, The 3 Core Systems Behind Every Multi-6 and 7-Figure Business, linked below. And if you want to upgrade your brand foundation right now, our luxury website templates are the fastest way to step into premium positioning. You'll find them at the link below as well. Whatever you choose, remember this: structure creates freedom, belief sustains it, and when both align, the ceiling disappears.